Right, it's Monday Night Pick'ems. I'm Adrian, your host with retrace. We're gonna get into this really quick, and we're gonna try to get out of it even faster. All right, let's get started with the list. Okay, right now up on the list we have AKS. All right, I did a little review on most of these prior to joining you guys today. So AKS, this was something that was on our list from last week. We actually have AKS at closing at 519. As you saw earlier this week, or actually earlier in the day, it hit a high of 535 from Friday night, which was last week. It had a low at 515. So hey, that would have been a 20-cent move. Consolidation, of course, in that area up to was at 521, and another peak at 527. All right, right now it's settling in at that 519, 521 space. Typically in situations like this, we waiting for, see what the market does in the morning. Did a little write up about it. I'm gonna post it at the bottom of this video, but I'll show it here just so you know. We're looking for a break above the 519 area for the first level of resistance, and then that next level at that 526 to hopefully get back to that 534 space. That's right. That's what we have set up for right now, and that's AKS. All right, moving to the next one, we have AMX. No, I don't mean AM on your FM dial. We're talking about AMX. That is America Mobile SAB ADR, meaning that they're an American a company that's based overseas but has American depository rights. That's what ADR stands for you Series 7 heads out there. Right now, we are looking at 1212 as an area. Currently trading above resistance or support at 1210, actually coming in from the low of the day at 1198. I had a nice move up and through a lot of support from the previous levels at 1204 all the way up to 1212. That's something that's on our watch list. We're going to keep an eye on that. We're definitely looking out for major resistance that could be lurking in that 1215 space, or actually even in that 1213 space. All right, on to the next one, Momo. That's it. Momo is an international company. Again, ADR, they have American depository rights, meaning that you can trade them here in the U.S. All right, I know this kind of sounds like a radio thing. I'm testing out a couple of things with you guys. All right, Momo, interesting stock here. Let's take a look. It's at 1236 with a high, a range actually, from the start of the day between that support area in the 1230s. Resistances in the 1260s. We had a little small breakthrough a couple of times today through that area, as you see here and here, up to a high of 2688, and now it's teetering back down, and we're kind of waiting out to see what's going to happen in that 1266 space. Right now, 1261 is trading just above the consolidated range, and what we want to do is see if it can break out above 2667, and hopefully that'll send it back to its previous high, or at least set a new one. All right. All right, we got the next one, Mitch. I know you've all know what that is. No, it's not the same thing. Mitch has been on our radar for quite some time. We are still watching this from last week. If you purchased it or you chose not to, it was on our call list earlier in the week at the what was that, 1019, on our 1019 post. And you can see that it's had a nice move up out of consolidation, and we've talked about this previously. Capped out at 1974 was the high. Let's go into the 15 and 30 minute chart. So 1972 was the high today at 930, and we had a retracement back down to bounce off of support at 1927, only to go back in the other direction and touch the average at 1940, which is your 1940 space. All right, so being at 1939, it's down from 1964 from Friday. And this is definitely what I would consider a short squeeze. If you missed it, then, if you're too high, then just short it, pretty much. Because it's based on where it is. At 1272, all the way down to 1972, all the way down to 1920. That's 50 cents. And get any better than that. So yeah, so short squeeze for me, which I like to play. I like to play moves that I know I'm going to have a nice uptrend, some consolidation. a spike, and then guess what? It's dropping down. Because all I want to do is, there's a possibility for me to catch it here or here, you know, and from here to here. That's just what happens. All right. The one that's been on our radar twice, on Friday and today, is Polar Industries. Polar Industries is an interesting chart. We didn't necessarily chart it out, but as you can see, we've had some consolidation, some moves, some consolidation, a nice little small range and bounce here and here. Some areas here, consolidation. Well, no, I'm sorry, not consolidation, but a move upward here, but it's still coming off that trading range of 1758, right? So that's earlier last week. That's on Monday and Tuesday last week. So even if you got in this early as 77, look at that. Bam, it's a spike. Not a spike, but a continued trend move all the way up to 79.25. And guess what? You're still in that consolidation. That's right. You see it. You see the range here. Bam. It has a small retracement back down and goes back up. All right. Now look at this. This is, a lot of you guys won't even recognize it, but this is a gap. Let's drill in a little bit further. That's a gap right there from the close on Friday, I'm sorry, to the opening on today. That's a nice move, man. So from 80 all the way to a high 82. Wow, look at that, 82.14. Now it's consolidating. So we can see what happens, man. But it did show up on Sunday's video from Friday. It's up from 79 from the previous week. You know, and we're looking for resistance, man, to see what happens. A resistance test actually in this area here. If not, we expect it to move back up to 81.91 or higher, back to 93 if it doesn't fail. And that's really it, man. This was Monday Night Pick'ems, or Cash Money Mondays, or Money Mondays. You guys decide. Leave me a comment on the bottom, or send me a tweet or a DM and Instagram. Let me know what you think, okay? And don't forget to follow us here on Twitter, and check us out and send subscribers our way. Reese Trade. If you guys got any questions, again, hit me up. Let me know. Thanks.